Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a holistic health coach and chef, and I'm here to share with you that balance doesn't need to be boring. Today, I want to share with you one of the requests I get often, and that is, what do you keep stocked in your Healthy Mama Chef Pantry? So today, I want to share with you my top 10 pantry staples, the things that I always have in my Healthy Mama Pantry to help me to create really quick, easy, and delicious healthy meals. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I always have in my Healthy Mama Pantry are good quality oils. My go-to oils are avocado oil, primarily because it's a high heat cooking oil and it also has a neutral flavor. I love olive oil, and studies have shown that you can use olive oil at a slightly higher heat, but for things like roasting and sauteing, I prefer avocado oil, especially because it doesn't really have a flavor to it. It's also high in monounsaturated fats, just like olive oil, so it's a healthy oil option, and it works for everything from salad dressing to roasted vegetables, so it's kind of my go-to. I love using coconut oil in dishes like Thai dishes or anything where you want that coconutty flavor. And then of course, for any Mediterranean dishes, olive oil is always my go-to. And then if I want my dressing to have that delicious, robust olive oil flavor, or I want to drizzle on top of a caprese salad, then I definitely want to use olive oil, especially a good quality extra virgin olive oil. I also love for Asian dishes, if I'm not using coconut oil, using a sesame oil. It just adds a ton of really delicious flavor. Now, sesame oil isn't the best for high heat cooking, so I tend to like to mix it half and half, sesame oil and avocado oil, so that therefore I can actually use it at a slightly higher heat. So those are my go-to oils. Of course, in addition to oils, I always love having some vinegars in my pantry. My go-to vinegar, if I could only choose one, is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is not only good for your gut health and delicious, it's also really great in salad dressings and just to add a little extra something to your soups or stews when you need a little bit of extra zest in there. Trust me, it's delicious. So I love using apple cider vinegar. I also tend to keep balsamic vinegar on hand as well as some other vinegars like red wine or white wine vinegar on occasion, and rice vinegar for Asian cooking. But if I could only choose one, it would definitely be apple cider vinegar. The next thing that I always keep in my Healthy Mama Pantry is chickpea pasta. Now, this is not sponsored, though Banza hit me up because I love Banza. It is our favorite, and the reason I love Banza is because my kids love Banza. I spent a long time trying to find a bean-based pasta that we really liked, and we eat regular pasta in our house. We are all about balance, but I love a bean-based pasta because it has fiber and protein, and I don't need to worry about putting another protein with it. It has the plant-based protein all packed in it. There are also some other brands I like as well, but chickpea pasta tends to be my favorite. There's also lentil pasta available as well, and black bean pasta, but I love to have the bean-based pasta on hand for a really quick, easy, and delicious dinner that's packed with protein and fiber, and you don't need any extra protein because you got it right there. The next thing that I always keep in my Healthy Mama Pantry are grains. So I love making grain bowls. Quinoa is our favorite. This one is a sprouted quinoa from Thrive Market, where we get a lot of our pantry staples from. I love brown rice or white rice. I especially love a really yummy white basmati rice. We love using those as bases for really simple bowls. I'll meal prep some at the beginning of the week, and then we mix and match ingredients on top, so it feels like we're eating different meals every night, but we're actually using the same base. Quinoa is also delicious in salads. I love making a quinoa tabbouleh, and it's just a really delicious side that's also packed with plant-based protein as well. So I always keep some dry grains on hand, and I love to cook them in the rice cooker or the Instant Pot. My next pantry staple is nuts. I use nuts every single week, probably every single day. Everything from homemade nut milks, which I make in the Vitamix. They come together so much quicker than you might think, and they're actually less expensive than buying it at the store if you're using the right ratios. I love making homemade nut butters, and I also love making nut-based sauces, like my cashew cream sauce or my almond butter sauce, which is kind of like a peanut sauce without the peanuts. So we love using chopped nuts in granolas. We love using them on top of yogurt bowls and on top of oats, and they're just all around full of healthy fats, full of plant-based protein, and just delicious. So we always have nuts on hand. My next Healthy Mama staple is beans. I love dried beans and I love canned beans. Canned beans are great for the convenience, but dried beans are great because you can cook them in the Instant Pot. And when you pressure cook beans, it actually makes them easier on your digestive systems. So if you've ever struggled with the bean farts, try them in the Instant Pot or using a pressure cooker, and dried beans are the way to go. Beans are a great, delicious, plant-based protein option that you can put on top of any of those grain bowls I mentioned. I love using them in soups and stews and chilies, and they're just a staple. We love black beans, white beans, chickpeas, kidney beans. We have a ton always on hand, and they're really inexpensive. I hear from a lot of people that they feel like eating healthy is really expensive, but it does not have to be when you're using simple staples like these. And by keeping these on hand in my pantry, I can throw together really quick and easy dinners with just the things that I have in my pantry. My next pantry staple for my Healthy Mama kitchen is coconut milk. I use coconut milk every single week. I love a good coconut curry. I'll either make a chickpea curry or a chicken curry. You can make it Thai style, you can make it Indian style. I love using coconut milk in smoothies and even in desserts. It's super versatile, it's really inexpensive, and there are those really healthy MCT fats in there as well. So I always have coconut milk on hand. I always order it with my auto ship when I do Thrive Market, or I grab some at Trader Joe's because I love to have it on hand. In terms of sweeteners, I love all types of sweeteners and I'm all about eating everything in moderation, but I do love a good natural sweetener, and my go-to is honey. We also love maple syrup and coconut sugar, but again, like the vinegars, if I had to choose one, it would definitely be honey. Local is preferable because local honeys really help your body to deal with the pollen in the local area, so they can be really good with allergies, and they're really good for our immune system as well as being really delicious. So I use honey in things like salad dressings to add some sweetness. I'll also use it in baked goods as well, in tea, and just drizzle it on top of yogurt as a little treat that also adds a little health boost to it. Of course, in my Healthy Mama kitchen, I've got to add some salt. I am a chef after all. My preferred salt is called real salt. I also like pink Himalayan salt or a gray sea salt. The key is just that your salt has some color to it. That means the full spectrum of minerals are there. It's not just sodium, but if you didn't already know that, salt is actually packed with minerals. It's actually a superfood. We don't need to use a whole ton of it when we're just using it for some really delicious flavor. And so that's why I like to use real salt or pink Himalayan salt that has more than one benefit to it other than just saltiness. And last but not least, my staple go-to lunch option in my Healthy Mama kitchen is canned fish. I know that seems kind of strange, but I love using canned salmon for lunches or dinners in a really easy salmon patty. And then I love just having a couple of jars of canned tuna around for a quick and easy lunch, just so I have something for protein. One of the best things you can do to help your body feel more energized and balanced on a daily basis is just making sure you're eating enough protein at all of your meals and snacks. And canned tuna is a really great way to do that. Now, I love these Safe Catch tunas especially. Again, they don't sponsor me, but I love them and I've been eating them for years. They're made with avocado oil and spices, so I don't need to add anything to it. Though I do love a good avocado oil mayo that I'll make homemade with my avocado oil. I really do just love it by itself as well, and I'll just throw it on top of a salad, or I'll make those salmon patties like I mentioned, and I've got a quick and easy lunch. So these are the things that I always have on hand in my Healthy Mama pantry. I've got oils, I've got vinegars, I've got pasta, I've got grains, I've got beans, and none of these things are particularly expensive or hard to find, but they do make it easier for me and my family to eat in a way that makes us feel good. And I'm all about simplifying balanced eating. I hope you found this preview of my Healthy Mama pantry helpful. If you want a whole list of my essential Healthy Mama pantry staples, click the description box below. And if you like more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, give it a like, comment below, let me know what your pantry staples are, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'll see you next week.